with some very nice people. She's from Taiwan, and I love Taiwan. Taiwanese people are the nicest people as a culture. So, no fish on my line when I came back. I did leave it in there. So we're working my see that? There you go. Working this, and we've gone chartreuse. Maybe I shouldn't have gone chartreuse. I should have had a fish on the line when I got back. Should have, could have. So this time, what I did is I put some bait on it, some worm on it. And it's opened up. The sky's opened up. It was snowing pretty good earlier, so I've got 8 inches of ice, so I don't have to worry too much about the ice thinning on me and becoming dangerous. So I only caught this one little perch. That's it. That's all I caught. But hey, it's a fish for 2022, right? First fish for 2022. So now we're about a foot off bottom, which is always the best way to go. And I keep an eye on my fish finder here. And it's warming up. I mean, it's nice. It's probably 35 degrees out right now. That's a big difference. 35 is warm. You may not think so, but it's warm. I went to the marina. A couple good old workmates in there. Love seeing them again. Got a nice antipasto salad. Didn't eat much of it. I guess that's my dinner too. So, it's a great salad. It really is a great salad. Come on, guys. Where's my fishies? Let's work it. Let's work it. You see some fish. There's some fish that like to sit up on top and it's suspended about 8 feet. Oh, look. I've gotten interest. Come on, guys. There's no wind right now. I mean, it's just. You can rent an ice hut for $20 out on this lake, but I mean, look at the day. I mean, hate to be not out in this day. I mean, it's beautiful right now. It really is beautiful. That's my ringtone. Solicitor. So, listener, you want to refinance your house? No. Snowmobiles. Those are snowmobiles. So, having a good old time. I mean, we might as well. I mean, beautiful. Look at the day. It's gorgeous. I got something hot when I went in there. I have some, but it's just not hot. Warm up the inside. Go, woo-hoo. Plus, got free refills. Let's keep an eye on this. Come on, guys. We have to abandon the chartreuse in about 20 minutes. Come on, guys. I see the fish. I'm willing them. Mind power over that. Please hit like. Oh, you did. Look at you guys. I'm light. Makes me feel so wanted. A lot of fish right now. So this is a good test for this lure. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. They're suspended, so I assume these are crappie. Let's see what you guys are saying. Hey, Richard. I'm ice fishing. This is ice fishing. This is ice fishing. That's the hole. I'm ice fishing. That is a yellow perch. It's a yellow perch. Now, I'll catch crappie, yellow perch, and trout in this lake mostly. Hey, Randall. Still working it, buddy. Still working it. Had lunch in the marina. They have a great marina. Best pizza, although that's a little too high on my calorie list. So I had an antipasto salad, which is awesome. It's fantastic salad. It's really red right here on my fish finder, which means it's a positive. It means there's fish looking at it. Come on. Oh, there's a bite. Little thing. Come on. Come on, guys. Just a little bite. Come on. Bite it like you mean it. Following it. He's following it. Come on. Come on. Let's put it up above him a little bit. Let's see if he'll go up to it. He didn't follow. Let's do something. Come on. Oh well. Hey, Baz. we got my mates on. Sweet. Got my hot coffee. Lost my fish. My school of fish. I lost them. You know, fish finders tell you more. They tell you more that what you're not catching than what you're catching. Although ice fishing in a fish finder is extremely handy because it shows the depths where all the fish are. Even though you're not catching all the fish, at least you can put your bait in the right spot, so your odds are better. let's jig it. See if I can't get some attention on it. Sometimes when I jig it, 12 inches up and down, I can get some attention from some fish, and they'll swim over and say, "What is that beautiful thing swimming up and down over there for?" We hold it still and see if anything from the bottom comes up. There's always some hiding on the bottom, so I say. Look at this. I mean, it's just, look at this. See that? I mean, it's beautiful out here right now. The sun has come out. I got blue skies and not storm clouds above me now. This morning it was snowing hard. So we might end up moving. Where am I here? So here, boom, boom, boom. So if I go out another 20 yards, here, that's what we'll do. I'm going to leave you guys here to watch my pole. Oh, oh. You guys, don't fall down all the time. Watch my pole. All right. Take this jacket off because I'm going to break a sweat drilling 2 more holes 20 feet away, or 20 yards away. Oh. All right, let's take my fish finder over there. I punch through, see what's over there. "30 feet deep. I think I'm better off there. Stay away from the crack. All right. So that's 30 feet deep over there. There was nothing on my radar. So, I'm not going to do a second hole, that's for sure. What do I do with my glasses? Oh, they're there. Somebody calling me? Oh, no. Yeah, somebody. Oh, Tim. So, all right, let's try to get some attention to this thing. We're going to jig, 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 jig. So, we're going to jig, jig, jig. I need to get some fish to see it. Now, the reason I'm fishing it over here, there's a camera for on the internet. I want people to see that you can fish out on this lake. That's why I actually picked this spot. So, if it's safe, everybody would know it was safe. Okay, I finally got some fish to take notice. So there's some fish over on my radar around my lure. There, come on. Go up just a little bit, guys. Come to me. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're suspended, so 7 feet off bottom. Come on. I may have to go with a smaller hook. I think. What are you guys doing? What are you doing down there? All right. Let's get this squirrely tripod done. So we're going to go with a much smaller hook. Come on, guys. You're right there. I think this hook is just too big. Ice fishing is really small hooks. All right. Mule fishing rig. That is what we're going to go with. This is what we're going with. Tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I think it's just too big a hook. Watch what happens when I reduce the hook. Hopefully magic. Those fish are still down there. 15 feet. There we go. Really light rig. Here it comes. It's coming down to him. There we go. Right about there. All right, let's see what happens. Chartreuse to red. This lake's usually a red lake, but all right. Right there, right there. Big fish there. Come on. Swimming right by it. I'm going to put just a chunk of worm on it. Worm guts just went all over the place. All right. There we go. I think that's the magic. This is magic. This is magic. It's only 5 feet. Only at 10 feet. There we go. All right, come on, guys. This is what you want. This is what you want. Water temperature is 31 degrees. Some fish up at the 7-foot room. Come on. You can do it. I've got 2 suspended schools here at 7 feet and 15 feet. I went down to the 15-foot one. They're around it. Waiting for a bite. There's a thick ice today, so these guys got to measure the ice better, more often, because I bring them more customers just being in front of the camera. I mean, Fish Lake said they were open. They announced it for ice fishing. These guys now have to announce it. Okay, let's go to the bottom. See if we can entice something from the bottom. Come on, guys. Make the magic happen. It's always this one. Here's my next attempt. So, who do we got? Rich and Leo, got my mates. My mates are on. Dr. Jarvis. You have now been promoted to be a doctor, Richard. The evil Dr. Jarvis. Come on, guys. It's important just put your lip against the bottom of your lip. Makes it more successful. And when you think, put it, bite your tongue, bite your tongue. And I'm putting this right in front of the fish. So we're going to try the magic of finding the right one. And I will find the right one. So there it is. Now this particular is an ice jig. And when I jig it, things swims around in circles. Looks more bass-like. Now that I got my fishing hole back, we'll do the Aspen area on Wednesday. Come on. Come on. Come up to me. See if you'll follow it down. Come on, you stupid fish. My radar's clear right now, so I'm just trying to attract them to that area. So. Send her regards. So I love the mayor. I had lunch with the mayor of Klamath Falls just by coincidence. I was standing in line getting my lunch, I was working. And I was talking to two guys, and one was her husband, and the other one was her brother-in-law. And we just hit it off. And so they sat down and had lunch with me. And then, of course, the rest of their entourage came over, and I met her, and we were talking fishing. Yeah, uh, real sweet. That's one another thing I love about this area is like people are nice. I mean, I went in to get a lunch, right? You get a salad, and met some guests. They live in Medford, and sweet as can be. She was raised in Taiwan, and I love Taiwan, and um, it's so funny. Everything I said, she related to. The Taiwanese are very, very friendly, hospitable, loving people, and very proud at the same time. Proud of their bananas and their boba, stinky tofu. Yeah, I am. I'm using it's just a small little rod, 24 inches, I think, something like that. So it's a little rod, little reel, is what I'm using because you stand so close. You're sitting so close to the hole, and you just this bright area here is called a strike indicator because these hit so softly that you want to see this move just a little bit. It'll do this. It'll just go. It'll just do that, and that's them hitting it. In the winter, under the ice, they hit so softly. Another nice thing about having a fish finder because it kind of gives you a heads up. Gives you a heads up. So yeah, just little rods. I got two of them with me. So just in case somebody came out here, I would offer them, so use that one. I always have one for a guest. Kids want to ice fish. They're interested. Come on. Hit it. Not sure if this lure will work. If this says works, we'll put another one up. I got lots of stuff. They're huddled around it. Oh, there's a big one on the bottom. Oh, there's a big one here. Come on, he's right on top of it. He came up to it. Nope, there's a hit. Just a little one. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Do better than that. Come on. A little better than that. There's another one. He's just sort of tapping it. Oh, there he goes. Come on. Come on. He's just sort of tapping it. Oh, he's right on top of it. I don't know if you guys can see that that strike indicator. He's still on top of it. Let me do that. That's me. I'll stop. Oh, come on. He went down to the bottom. Let's follow him a little bit. Oh, here he comes. He's come up to it. Come on, hit it. Come on, hit it. Dang it, he went back to the bottom. Let's try to get him back up again. Dang it, he tapped it just a couple times. Not enough for me to set a hook. I lost him. I lost him. He swam away. What a punk. What a punk. What a punk. It's like he liked the lure, but not enough to eat it. Right now, I'm like inches off the bottom. So, I'm just inches off the bottom. I'm jigging it just inches. Now, there are some fish. Again, see if I can get anything from the bottom up to me. Come on. Nothing right here. You know, yet. I'm working about 4 feet right now. 15 to 19 feet right there. Seems like this is like the sweet spot for some of these fish that seem to be swimming by. See if I can get some attention. Right now the screen is clear. Should be enough. Let's see if anything sees it. Where are you? Well, that was exciting for a second, wasn't it? A couple small little bites and let me go. Can't call it a bite though. It's just sort of like he must have been like butt rubbing against it. Something. I don't know. Stupid fish. I got one. So we broke in the 2022 season, at least. So I got my buddy coming. His name is Tim. He takes care of me with cars, fixing cars, tires, things like that. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like Tim a lot. He's a fishing buddy, too. My son is hiding behind a cloud. You can feel the difference. All right, let's get some fish over here. Come on. Come on, you little buggers. How you guys doing over here? Is that me? That's me. Let's see. I am using, let's pull it up. This is an ice jig. This one right here. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using. That's what I'm using. These guys are finicky today. Normally, I'd have like 15 or so up by now. But first day of the year, I'm the only one on this lake. All right, there's some fish down there, 18 feet. I'm dropping down to 18 feet. Boom. Come on. Just little guys, though. These are just little guys. Jigging right in that area there. They are a little maddening. Like I said, fish finders can show you what you're not catching more than they do what you're catching. Let's see here. Hey, 10 likes. I am so happy. 10 likes. Woohoo! my goal is my best ever on a live is 15 likes. I know. My mates in UK, they get like, 100, 150, 200. I think it's the time zone difference. That's what I think. Must be the time difference. I don't get 100 likes. That's why I'll never be like voted for YouTube channel of the century like Rich and Leo. Me, I'm just a fat guy sitting on a frozen lake. Lonely fisherman out on this lake. I mean, I am the only dude fishing on this lake all day. I put myself in front of a camera so other fishermen could see this. I posted it on the Ice Fishing Oregon site. And when my mates, my American mates come. So Tim's coming. So that's cool. Man walking his dog over there. Thought about bringing Bella, my cat. Maybe Wednesday, huh? Bring Bella, my cat, out here. I think he'd like it. I mean, he's built for the snow. I've got this little portable house thing for him, so he can stay in there if he wants. But I think I need a bigger sled. This sled's not very big. Rearrange it or something. I need bungee cords. Forgot to put bungee cords. I use my tie down straps. It didn't work very well. I fell over many times. Come on. At least I'm getting traffic here. You know, when I went to the 30 foot, there was nothing on my viewfinder. I did catch something at the 12 foot, but then nothing was on my viewfinder. This one I actually get regular traffic. This right here is on this sort of there's a drop off right where I'm sitting. I'm in the middle of the slope is where I am right now. That's the top of the slope. That's pretty much the bottom of the slope over there. I'm sitting right on, this part of the slope. What I'm doing. Do 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 do. We play, we play, we play. Ah, sun's coming out again. Love that. Warm me up. I don't even worry about the ice thickness. It's so thick right now that we can have warmth and still have our cake and eat it too today. Come on. Come on, fishies. Come on, fishies. Ah, look at this. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. That's Mount McLaughlin. Right there. That's Mount McLaughlin. That is Mount Brown. It's usually brown. And so this. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. It really is. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Now that you're looking at me. Um, Scenery. It's awesome, is what it is. It's peaceful. What should I use? Blue? I haven't tried blue. Ooh, you know what? I've used these successfully. Hit it. Oh, it's stuck in my crotch. Hit it. Ooh, burp. Excuse me. is a beautiful lure. All right, come here. Stupid little thing. This is too thick for it. All right, fine. Hey now. Ah. I know. It's a bad way to do it, Mike, but it's so much faster. There it goes. Nice cinch knot. Just because I'm so paranoid, I do not like my knots coming undone. I always finish them off with a couple overhands. All right. Nope. That is what we're using now. It really is a beautiful lure. And I've had very good success with it. It's very light, but very beautiful in the water. It swims beautifully. So, let's send her down. Put my jacket back on. Come on. Falls really slow. It's a very, very light rig. Come on, there's a bunch of fish around it now. Bunch of fish around it. Come on, guys, do me a favor. Let's catch another one. Put my jacket back on. There's something swimming up to me right now. And steadily coming. I expect him to jump through the hole about now. Bring it down to the bottom. This thing falls real slow. This is about 1/64th of an ounce. This jig. It's really, really light. So it falls really slow, but at the same time, any kind of current down there is moving it. Put the jacket back on. There you got 3 people. Come on, Mike. I gotta go to bed. Sorry, Doc. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've been punching holes from the shore all the way past here. I got a 30-foot hole. I got a 20-foot hole. I got a 12-foot hole. I don't know what that hole is. That was just to make sure I didn't fall through the ice, but it's probably about 6 feet over there. I'm trying. I am trying. Right now, my radar's clear. So, go to bed, Dr. Jarvis. Doctors need their sleep, especially evil ones. Evil doctors need their sleep. God, I do not know what these suspended fish are that keep appearing. But let's see if they'll hit this lure. Right at 9 feet. It's like chasing my tail. Dang it. All right. I'm working the screen as best as I can, guys. I see the fish. I'm working it as good as I can. Getting a visitor. Is that Andy or Tim? I think that's Tim. Yep. Where's your chair, Tim?
What's that?
Where's your chair?
At home. I didn't think I was going to get done soon enough to be able to come. Fishing today. I've already been to work. Then I had to go work on a rig I sold. Shit, this ice condition's better than Fish Lake.
I know. Look, I mean, it's 8 inches thick. I mean, it's thick ice. I don't know why these guys kept telling me, oh, it's 2 inches, Mike. It's not 2 inches.
I called up here, yeah, and they're like, it's only 2 inches.
No, it is.
It's not safe. We're not even going out drilling holes. And I said, what?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's thick. That's not 2 inches. It's not even cracking underneath our feet when we're walking out here.
No, and that's the thing. And that's like when I went up to Fish Lake. I had the girlfriend with me yesterday, and I seen people out there in tents. I'm like,
yep.
Stay right here on the shore. Let me like catch it. And I went out there and I'm like I'm jumping on the shit. And I'm like, really?
This is completely safe.
Yeah.
There is nothing. I came out here thinking, because I brought my rebar and I'm like poking, drilling, poking. And I'm thinking, after I go down 5 inches, I still didn't break through. I says, I'm fine. I just come out. You can see the holes I drilled. It's like, so I got those holes, that's 12 feet. That hole's 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
This is 20 feet. I did catch something at 12 feet. I put my fish finder through the 30 foot. I saw nothing down there.
Right.
So this one seems to have traffic, but I haven't got nothing out of this hole yet.
Yeah, I was using these yesterday up at Fish Lake, catching trout and
all
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, no, I got one that looks almost just like. I got lots of them. See, I got a bunch of those.
Well, I left my auger in the car because I figured you were out here.
Oh yeah.
Have yours. And I don't have my. That's my project tonight when I get home.
What's that?
Finish my gas auger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and this is way better than Fish Lake.
Oh, is it?
Fish Lake's we got a solid.
This is solid.
That much. It ain't cracked underneath your feet or anything, and it's solid. And then you just hit a crunched layer of snow about that.
Really?
And it's just all crunchy. And then you get through that, and then you got about 4 inches underneath that.
This is all solid. This is all one piece.
Yeah, this is way better than Fish Lake.
This is completely safe. I mean.
Yeah, this is super safe.
I know. It's like these guys are. They
don't like the ice fishing.
Well, the crazy thing is they haven't measured for a week.
No.
And that's what I was telling Andy. I go, Andy, when's the last time you were out here? He goes, a week ago. I go, you can't. I go, Fish Lake's already posted that they're open for ice fishing. I go, I put myself in front of the camera so everybody can see that this place is open for ice fishing. And I even posted on Ice Fishing Oregon. So, it's just, people need to know. I mean, it's money. This is money to these guys.
It is.
You gotta.
And they're sitting here saying how unsafe the ice is, and it's not safe. But they posted that they're having their kite festival next month.
Exactly.
So you're gonna post that and have 1,500 people out here, but it's not safe to have a few guys out here fishing?
Yep. Nope.
Well, and that, I don't know if you ever met Christian.
Yeah, I like Christian. Nice guy.
And
very nice guy. I like him a lot.
And and I think that's one of the reasons he ain't here right now.
That what? Oh, well, he ain't here right now because when he did his little fundraiser thingy,
right,
they gave him a lot of flack about it.
Yeah, and they were all over him all the time.
And that's why he took it to Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he's up by Grants Pass right now.
Oh, is he?
I've been talking to him. I was like, yeah, where you at? Are you ice fishing? And he's all, Grants Pass.
Really? I'm seeing a lot of traffic between 15, 20 feet. We're 21 feet deep, so come up, I don't know.
I called on my 10 again. My 10 should be tomorrow.
I got some more lure stuff coming today, so meet me when I get home. Oh, look. I brought it so I can show it to you. These are some of the lures I made.
Yeah, I was checking them out.
Those are some of them.
Shoot, yeah.
There's some beautiful ones in there.
Heck yeah.
They'll catch fish.
Yeah.
You know what? There is one in there I could use for ice fishing.
Have you ever caught any tiger trout?
Never. You told me you caught one. I've never caught one.
I was talking to a guy up there yesterday, and I was like, I've never.
I know that they're in Diamond Lake. I didn't know they were in Fish Lake.
They put them in Fish Lake too, and I'm like, I've never caught one up here, and he's like, oh yeah, we got them all over up here. And then
well, they're illegal to keep because they're a population control fish type thing.
And them suckers are aggressive. That one I caught yesterday.
They got teeth too.
Oh yeah. And he swallowed this whole jig.
Sure are pretty. Sure are pretty fish.
Yeah, Fish Lake, the only problem with that, the wind up at Fish Lake is so bad all
is
the
it?
time. Oh, it is bad.
It's been beautiful here, man. It's like...
Yeah, this is...
It's been pretty here. Oh, those are mine. Oh, here, good. That's what I want. I want that one. Oh, a big giant swivel on this one.
Now, is that your fish finder you use in your kayak?
Yep. It's got an A-scope and a flasher. For $100, this is a great fish finder.
Yeah.
Really is.
Now, what do you power that with?
There's a 12-volt battery in here. Yeah, I got for $30. Works great. So this one I painted. Mm-hmm. I call it my streaker because it looks like naked wood.
Right.
It looks gorgeous though. It came out really good.
Yeah.
I airbrushed this. So this would be a pleasure if I could catch something on one of my baits today. I mean, that would be, well, that would be worth it right there. I don't care what I catch as long as I catch it on this. This is like a blade bait type of lipless, and
Mm-hmm.
I got it sent. The guy sent it to me as sort of a sample, and I painted it because it's a new bait that he's just getting in, and can't seem to get this stupid thing through it.
And then I just got word too. I'll be free Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah,
This coming up weekend too.
we got to fish on Monday. Sundays are always booked for family stuff for me.
Right.
So,
But yeah, no matter what the weather is next Monday,
dang it.
I'll have that tent. That's gonna probably be a disaster the first time. I've set them tents up before, but I've never set one up that big.
It's only $20 to bring a tent here.
Yeah.
Like, you kidding me?
The tents that they got here are pretty tore up.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty tore up.
Okay, I can't get this one through, so I need one of those old ones. Alright, we'll have to do this one. Oh, that hurts.
I rented their tents and all their stuff that they've got here.
Oh, I never rented them.
Yeah, I have when I've had the kids, and that's why I had the opportunity, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, that works.
We're just buying them.
I want to.
We're just buying a tent. And then I was looking at them, I was like, you know, that little 4 or 5 person tent would work. And then I started looking, I was like, you know what?
Might as well go for it.
I've got the extra money right now. We're just going to go ahead and get the big boy.
Get the big boy. You have kids, right?
Yeah, I got 4 of them. Well, I'm supposed to have them this coming up weekend, but they all got sick from school and everything.
Yep,
So
that's what happens. My little girl's always sick from school.
So Mom's
It's funny that they wear masks and everything, they still get sick.
They get sicker at school with the mask than they did before.
I think so too. She never got this sick before.
In daycare, you know, they got to stay at daycare. They got to keep them. They got to wear masks and everything there
Yep.
too. And they're always getting, COVID exposure, COVID exposure. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Okay, if I catch something on my lure, dude, it's a national holiday.
I'm just glad I came out yesterday and
Me
said,
too.
"Screw
That
it. We
that
gotta-"
stoked me. I wouldn't be out here today if you didn't go out yesterday.
You know, I was finally to the point, Mike. I was like, we've had enough weather up there.
No kidding.
This shit's got to be froze. And so,
Well, that's why I had to test this lake out today.
yeah.
Look at that. That'll catch something.
That should get something's attention.
That's beautiful. That is a Ruffino original too. All right, let's bring it down. All right, let's see. Oh, please catch something on my lure. It'll be a first.
How many have you caught today? That one?
On red. On a red jig. Yeah, that's it. I've had some really close calls.
Yeah.
I've had a few bites, I just didn't hook them well. One was a big old fish, and I had 2 shots at him. Had to be a trout. I mean, he was big, and he just he hit it, and he hit it again. I was like, just missed him.
I missed one yesterday up there at Fish Lake. He came and he hit once, and then he hit again, and that was it. And I missed him both times.
Yeah. God,
No.
it's a beautiful day. It was snowing this morning.
I seen that on your. I was watching. I was at work and I was trying to watch.
You're
the
watching me. Yeah, it came down pretty good this morning. But look, I mean,
Yeah.
the lake doesn't have any snow on it, really.
Mm-mm.
So you're not trudging through 2 feet of snow wondering
Not like
if your
last
neck.
year. Last
Yeah.
year was horrible. You know, there was 6 inches of slush on top this year.
Yep.
All winter long.
Yep. Yeah, no, today's gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Look at this. We got the lake to ourselves. And it's like, I mean, we are the first people to ice fish on this lake this year.
Yeah.
Nobody's done it yet.
Mm-mm.
That's because these guys scared them all away.
They did. Well, because they think that they are liable for it, but it's whoever comes out here is liable for themselves.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just don't want to fish them out after the thaw. But I was real careful coming out because they told me 2 inches. So I'm real. I mean,
Right.
I put a hole right by the dock,
mhm.
and it was like, dang, that's deep. It came way out there, and there's like nothing wrong, and I'm hitting it, and it's like, this is so solid. And then I popped that one. I didn't even finish that hole. It only went down 5 or 6 inches, and it was like, all right,
At that point, you're
safe.
still drilling, yeah.
And so I just came out here, and I mean that's 8 inches right there.
It's really got me curious now what Gerber is.
Well, a friend of mine said a friend of his went to Gerber, and it was doing really good. So I bet you Gerber's good. Yeah. Gerber's a great perch crappie lake.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good perch crappie lake.
Yeah, and Gerber
Good,
gets some
good sized perches
perch.
too. Yeah.
They got big crappie in there too.
Yeah. You know, the Basin Bass Club is doing a kayak series this year because I was fishing with the boats off of my kayak last year. And the first tournament's in Immigrant, and Immigrant is my favorite crappie lake. Big crappie, look like bass. I mean, they're just huge. I love them. But and it's funny, during a bass tournament, I catch a bunch of crappie though.
Right.
I don't catch any bass because they go after my neds. You know, I mean, it's just like they just go after my neds.
How'd you do bass fishing last year?
Oh, over 1,000. My best year ever. I caught over 1,000 bass.
Nice.
And most of them topwater.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, but I fell in love with ultralight fishing. You know, really light gear stuff, and so a lot of my lures that I'm making are very lightweight, 1/4 ounce or lighter.
Right.
And I mean, there's very little ultralight hard baits out there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I figured, okay. And I thought maybe if I sell enough or make enough of them, I could put up a little table at the swap meet, you know, in town. That'd be fun, you know. Although everybody around here is like trout fishermen, but trout hit bass baits all the time for me.
Yeah.
I catch them all the time on bass baits.
Well, and that's what kills me is people are like, that's a trout lure, that's a bass lure. I'm like, I've been fishing.
Crappie lures catch everything.
Yeah, and like
spinners.
If they're there and they want it, they're gonna eat it.
Yep. Yeah, no. I mean, you use a spinner, you can catch bass on spinners.
Mm-hmm.
Wake baits, square bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the
more
reason I
bass.
catch so many species, I'm always bass fishing, but I
Right.
catch trout, I catch crappie, I catch perch.
No, and that's the thing. Like I've caught more bass on blue fox vibrexes.
Yes, blue fox are fantastic.
And
They really are.
you know, I've caught more bass on them than anything. And people are like, "That's a trout lure."
I
I
know.
don't care what it was designed for.
Oh. Oh, come on. Thought I felt something on the way down. So yeah. I tell these good people, and I tell the guests here and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this is what you do, and this is where they are. Just throw something out there.
Yeah.
Worms work great. I got worms, by the way. They're in here.
Okay.
You want a worm or a piece of worm?
Because I got some of these. I got these smaller ones. Because I've got some smaller poles too that I love.
Smaller than these?
Lighter than these.
Huh?
Lighter than these.
Oh yeah, this is an ultra. This is a light.
That's the thing. I've always been into the ultralight fishing.
I love ultralight. So much more fun.
It is.
And everything feels big. I'm sorry. I mean, that's awesome. Yeah. And if you catch something big, it feels like a whale.
Yeah.
I caught a 5-pound trout on my ultralight rod this last year. What a blast. That thing was huge. I mean, it's just a big old trout. Yep. Biggest trout I ever caught. It was my personal best trout. On my ultralight.
Yeah.
How's business? Got to be good. It's always good for you guys.
Busy.
Yeah, it's always good for you guys.
How's the daughter's tires doing?
So far, so good.
Well, I know I put a set on my car, and
I bought 20 tires from you in 12 months. That's a lot of tires.
Yeah.
20 in a year. Because I crashed a truck. Yeah. But I love the tires on my truck, man. Those are snow rated too. It's like, those things. And 4-wheel drive, that thing will go through anything. I don't even worry about stuff. I love it.
Them Falcons are hard to beat.
They're a really good tire.
They are.
I like them. See if I can get some a fish's attention. Radar's clear right now.
My dad's got a 17 F-150, and I just leveled it and put wheels and tires on it, and I put them Falcons on it too.
15 feet we show us. Some fish coming through right now. Come on, I'd love to catch something on my lure. Something, that would be awesome. And I ordered some really mini lures, great for ice fishing. I mean, these things are tiny. All right, I'm going to paint those up.
Yeah.
And I ordered a dozen of them just to see what they're like. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually ordering from lots of different vendors just to see what their lures are like, what type of, if they're a good process, and stuff. And I bought a bunch of mustad hooks yesterday because I'm running out of hooks because I'm making so many lures.
Right.
I'm only putting mustad and VMC hooks on them because I really like a sharp hook.
Yeah.
I replace a lot of hooks off of lures because they suck. Yeah. I pay $10 for a lure with a bad hook. What is that about?
Yeah.
No, I really need good hooks. I've been selling. I sold some lures last week, and so waiting for the guy to go to his P.O. box and pick it up. Mm-hmm. But very excited. He was my first order, so I gave him a couple extra lures.
Right.
And he's going to love that. So we got 4 lures for the price of 2. He saw me paint them on my channel, so he loved that too.
I know I went to school with a kid that lives in Idaho now, and he got big into
Steelhead.
the kokanee up there.
Huh?
He got big into kokanee up there.
Really?
Yeah, and he started tying flies.
Oh,
Quit
yeah.
his job, and that's all he does now is he ties and sells kokanee flies.
Well, I need an offset of my hobby, so
Right.
this working here helped. But then they didn't need me for this time of year because they don't have any business.
Right.
So when they get busy again, they'll rehire me. Look at Mount McLaughlin. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is just so picturesque. That is beautiful. Just that cloud sitting there like that.
Gosh, dang, this is almost t-shirt weather.
Well, I take this off because it's warm, and then
yeah,
although look at there's no clouds.
there's no clouds
Yeah,
right now.
so I could take this off because the cloud would come, make me cold.
Right.
But when the clouds were here, that's what was happening. I take it off when I'm warm.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Even right now, with this little bit of sun that we got, it's not hurting this ice any.
No.
You know?
Nope. Well, this ice is 8 inches thick. We're not worried about it. You can put a snowmobile on this and be safe.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a crack right here. I don't know what that probably doesn't go through, but
It's probably just a stretch crack.
yeah, that's what it looks like.
I don't know if that's
That's not water. Is it? Yeah, but it's frozen. People are, these guys, they gotta do their job.
They've got to quit discouraging people to ice fish.
They make money off of this. That's what's so crazy.
And that's the thing. They could keep somebody like you as a part-time guy for the weekend,
I know.
year round. If
I told them.
they could have had people out here for 2 weeks already.
I told them, if you promote ice fishing on your lake, then you have somebody on a snowmobile selling stuff off of it. You know, from coffee to beer to drinks to worms or jigs or whatever.
Yeah.
That person goes from ice fisherman to ice fisherman. And you will make money.
Yeah. Well, and that's just like, because I golf in the summer too.
I used to golf.
You know, and so you're out there golfing, and you get that little person that comes up on the cart. You need anything? You need a beer? You need. Everybody buys a beer. Everybody buys
Exactly.
something off that guy.
Exactly. That's what I told them. When I used to golf, there's always some chicks selling a beer.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? You get people out here, you know, ice fishing, and you start selling crap to them.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to want coffee. They're going to want beer. They're going to want, you know, hot chocolate.
You get that wind that picks up, you're going to have people out here. They're like, that don't drink. That, yeah. You got a hot chocolate? You got some coffee on that?
You got it.
You're going to sell stuff.
I sent them a PowerPoint on all these good things. You know, this is their centennial this year. I mean, step it up. This is you don't get centennials. Most companies never see them. And this resort's got it.
This resort has so much potential, but in the wintertime, they're so stuck on these damn snowmobilers only and that lodge. And
Although they do make the best burgers I've ever eaten.
They make a good burger.
They make the best burgers.
But you know, they would sell a lot more than burgers
I know.
if they had people out here.
Exactly.
I don't know how many
Can you
times
imagine if you actually had that service out here?
I had...
Just sell burgers to everybody.
You know, because I had my shattered ankle last year.
Yeah.
And shit, there was times I was out here on the lakes. I was only up here 3 or 4 times. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in there just to warm my foot up, and I'm going to go buy a pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Go in
The
there, buy
pizza's
a
great.
Pizza, have a pizza and a beer.
Sell slices all the way through.
And yeah.
Just sell slices. $3.50, boom, 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 boom. You'd be done with the pizza.
Yeah.
Come back, get another pizza.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. That's what I told them.
Let me guess, you're scared to step down here? It's not thick enough.
Is that, who is that?
I don't know.
It's not Andy. Andy's been out here twice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
After he's seen you out here.
Just step on it. It's 8 inches thick. You're good. Look at that hole I drilled. It's 8 inches.
You're good, buddy. You ain't going nowhere.
I weigh 300 pounds.
I weigh 275. You're not fucking down through that shit, okay?
You're good.
Promise you.
It's 8 inches. You know, the reason I'm in front of this, I want everybody to see.
Yeah.
You know, I still promote this place. Normally I fish over there.
Right.
But I'm in front of here so everybody could see that it's safe. See? Nice, solid ice. Doesn't even crack under you. It's awesome. You bringing me something?
No.
Why not?
Good. Fine.
Well, how come you ain't bringing me nothing? You're making that big old walk and you ain't bringing me nothing. Not even some dead pizza? I have my buddy, he can eat it. I'm on Weight Watchers. Why did you have a hard time? I mean, you've been out here twice, Andy.
Oh, I just don't like stepping off right there because I have a feeling that I'm going to step off and all of a sudden just slip and fall backwards.
Ah.
So I just want to ease off of it rather than just like step
This
on
right here is one of my lures that I
2
painted.
inches of ice.
That's one of my lures I painted.
Nice.
Nifty, huh?
Catch anything else besides that?
No! But if I catch something on my lure, dude, it's a national holiday, I tell people.
So what is this 2 inches of ice shit?
That was last week.
What?
That was last week.
That was fucking Saturday, bro.
Well, that's because they didn't measure it.
We didn't
Tuesday.
get 6 inches of fucking
Yeah,
ice in a day.
that was
Look at that.
We didn't get 2
Look
inches
at
of
all
in
that
a
ice.
day.
That's a lot of ice.
See, if it wouldn't be for me, he wouldn't even be up here today because I said
True.
fuck it, and I went
Because he went to Fish Lake yesterday.
Fish Lake yesterday and Fish Lake.
Yep.
And when I seen what Fish Lake was, I got home and I messaged Mike and I was like, hey, we're fucking on ice.
He showed me pictures of his trout. It was like, oh, I gotta go. So I came. I was gonna go straight to Fish Lake. But I said, no, I got to give these guys a try. And I was, that first hole was so thick. That second hole, I gave up after 5 inches. I was like, dang it, this is
I was just repeating what I was told. So.
this. I know, but it's business, man.
And we did
Fish
that
Lake
little,
actually posted on the internet that
Yeah.
they were open for ice fishing. You guys need to post that now too. Tell George. Tell those guys to put it on their website. So you are
Money.
open for ice fishing.
Revenue.
Heck yeah, it's revenue. You guys, you need business. I mean, what if you had a few people? Me? You know?
Pizzeria.
that other family, which sweet as can be.
I had another 2 large pizzas in the salad. And just
But yeah, but if you had a bunch of ice, the reason I'm here in front of that camera so people can see that ice
Well,
fishing
now
is
they
open.
see this shirt like out there, like, oh, there's a worker out there now, so yeah, it should be safe.
Well, they see this, and then I posted it on the internet. You know, it's on Facebook groups, this and my stuff. See, I usually fish over there, across from the green gazebo. But if I was over there, nobody would see me.
What happened last Saturday? What was going on last Saturday?
But Wednesday I'll be out here again, and
I don't
I'll
even
be
know
over
if I
there.
was here last Saturday, so I can't remember.
Well, I called Friday, and you guys said 2 inches. And I was like,
I
dang.
called Saturday, and I was told 2 inches. And that's when I sat there after I called these guys, and I was like, you know what? Then I called Diamond Lake, and they're like, well, we had 2 guys out there, but we don't know. It can't be very good. We haven't had the Forest Service or nobody up here to measure it for us yet.
But you don't need
And
a
I'm
Forest
going-
Service. That is all you need.
You get a spud bar and a drill, and you're good.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I did. I'm out here doing this.
Yeah.
I was thinking, dang, that's I'm just going all the way out. And that's what you do. Even that crack is solid as can be.
I thought that was a track.
It is a crack.
It's a stretch track.
But it's as solid
Well,
as
I
can
can see
be.
there's at least 4 inches right there.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, like the hole I see right there is like at least 4 inches.
I've got a tape measure in the car. I mean, that's probably closer to 10.
That's 12 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 12 inches right there. That's how that is. You are not only are a truck can drive on this ice right now.
Oh, you just wait.
I just do what I'm told.
You just wait, because I got a mansion of a fucking tent. You'll know every time I'm out here. It's the biggest tent Eskimo makes.
I know it. I'm so excited to help him break it in.
It's 114 square feet.
That would be great.
It's got 2 doors, 10 windows.
No way.
Yeah.
10 windows?
10 windows, 2 doors. 114.
And it's insulated?
Insulated. It's 8.5
Shoot.
foot wide, 15 foot long,
Yeah,
6.5
well,
foot
George,
tall.
George or Dan's got one like that too. And I said, well, put that out here and let me sit in it. But today, who wants a tent today?
Yeah, you don't need a
This
tent
is
today.
beautiful.
I
What
mean,
you
it
need that
actually
tent
feels
for-
really warm to me right now.
What
so-
you
This
do
is
with
great.
That tent though, you set that tent up and then you fucking sleep out there and you fish all night.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And you
God.
just camp out here.
Yeah. Well, that's what Christian did last year. He
Oh,
was
I'm
out
ready.
here for months.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I'm so ready. You don't even know.
Yeah, that's what Christian
I
did
mean, I
last year.
fish all year long, but this right here, this is my passion.
Yeah.
Fishing on hard water.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was last Saturday the little girl went in or
Well, no, it was Friday.
it can't have been Friday. I don't work Fridays.
Well, I was on the phone when that little girl went through the ice.
So it had to be
And it was
Saturday.
over there. Because I saw everybody running over there because I was on the phone and I was talking to y'all and somebody
It
did.
had to be a Saturday because I don't work Fridays.
Well, then it was Saturday. I must have called you Saturday then.
But yeah, and then her dad goes in like afterwards. 'Cause he's all like,
Well, you know, typically, you get closer to the shore, it can get a little slushy. But
yeah.
but out here,
And when you're starting to get the sleds that come down off the ramp, you
Yeah.
don't go off the ramp. You don't come in this thing off the ramp because all them sleds where they stop and they
Exactly.
take off at, it rots that ice.
Yep.
Trust me. I've
But it also it was snowing really hard Saturday too.
yeah.
The day that you called, it
Well,
started
this
snowing.
morning it was snowing, but
Yeah.
look, this lake has no snow on it. I mean,
no, and this is gorgeous. This is almost, if that wind would come up and flip it this
sorry,
is,
sorry, bud.
you almost need ice skates.
Yeah.
And I've been on Fish Lake before to where you're like on your hands and knees, like holding on because the wind's blowing
Sliding.
and you're sliding.
I usually use my chair. I'll take my chair and I'm just using it like a walker on the ice.
I've got chains and everything.
Friday and Saturday, there'll probably be a lot more people out here. The rest are busy. It stays.
Well, now that I told everybody,
It's not you telling everybody.
Nope. it's me. It's me. I'm the guy.
Oh, I got a big mouth, and I know 90% of the ice fishing. Everybody in Klamath Falls.
Fine.
knows.
I mean, I can see right there that it is thick
Safe.
enough and safe.
4 inches for walking, 5 inches for snowmobiles, 8 inches for trucks. And that, sir, is 12.
They should out and all that. And I'm sure
I could drive my
Joel-
truck out on this lake.
I'm sure Joel and all the other owners already seen you out here and everything like that.
Well, they did this morning. Yeah. They did this
I
morning.
know I'm going to work and I'm watching his live feed. You fucker, you're like going fishing and I'm going to work.
I know Matt said it was good last Tuesday. Last Tuesday and everything. He said it was like at least 4 inches. He like dug out a spot with 4 inches one, and then he like I think he got a pocket or something, and he went there found it. Like it's actually probably 8 inches. Everything, but let's give it a couple more days and all that. You
It's-
can let some people know, but don't.
Well, how come you didn't let me know? I'm me.
You didn't call when I was there, and I got told this. I can't help what they do when I'm not here.
I'm me. I need to know these things.
I mean, if you would have called and all that, and after he told me that, and I picked up the phone, I'm like, yeah, Matt says it's good. Come on out. And everything.
Well, we're letting the cat out of the bag on this one because, and then if they do what I suggested, vend on a snowmobile. Sell slices, beer, hot chocolate, coffee.
Just like you do
Worms.
at a golf course. Holy shit, you
Just
know the money
as
that-
you get a lot of people out here, you start selling crap to them,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Alright, I gotta go back in.
Remind them about my pitch. That's a great idea.
I'll try to.
It's a great idea.
I just don't have a good memory.
Well, that's why I sent him a
Remember how to
power.
get back to the dock?
Hopefully.
He makes the best barbecue pizza.
Yeah.
And he does. Oh, his barbecue pizzas.
One of my favorite
Historic.
ones they make is that chicken jalapeno.
Yeah,
I love that.
but he makes a barbecue pizza that you'll just fall for. Let's look at the thing. So, we got a school in about 8 feet. Right here. Is that a snowmobile in here?
Yeah.
Ooh, 2-stroke, huh? There's some down at 15 feet.
And that's stuff that you know, and that's the thing, you look through that ice and it looks very good. So when you start and measure it, you know, that's a solid 12 inches.
Yeah, well, you saw my arm. I measured it with my arm. You know, it's 12 inches. Yeah.
So what is that? Is that a 6-inch auger?
Yeah.
So I got that identical Eskimo auger. But I've got either an 8 or a 10-inch earth auger
Nice.
that I'm gonna sharpen the one blade on it.
Do a 10-inch hole, man. That's awesome.
We're gonna go right through this. We'll let some light through there. We'll catch them to it.
Fishing off the bottom right now. See if I can entice something. A lot of times a big old perch will be sitting on the bottom.
Yeah, that girl I was seeing last year from Rogue River, she fucking,
Oh, you lost her?
oh, she went back to her tent and got back into the boat. Yeah. There wasn't much of a loss when I lost her.
Big yellow stone. Look at this part of this rock. So I made this shirt too. There's it. Check it out. My terrible at fishing shirt
Uh-huh.
with my favorite brands. You leaving? Oh, you're trying that hole? That's 12 feet down. I caught something in that hole.
Yeah. Tell me that it ain't still freezing and getting more solid. It's already froze back over.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah.
Here. Tear it out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So, when that shit's already froze like that, you know. Yeah, you know that. Yeah. That's just, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that ice is just freezing into the whole thing. There you go.
Guys, it's business. It's just business.
And if it was 8 inches, why did they want to give it a couple more days? 8 inches is fucking.
That's a truck.
Amazing ice.
It can support a truck. 8 inches can support a truck. Let me try that 30-foot hole. Try this 30-foot hole.
I get impatient. Everybody was still telling me that nothing was fishable. I had to go see for myself.
I agree. And that's why I stopped by here.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. The Fish Lake having as much as they did, you knew this had to be good.
Yeah, it's only 4 miles away.
4 miles away and it's higher elevation.
Yeah.
You got your 2-pole validation?
I only got one.
I didn't get mine yet either.
Well, most of my seasons in my kayak, I can't do 2 poles in my kayak.
Right.
One at a time.
Mainly the only reason I get it is for ice fishing to fish 5 rods.
Yeah. Well, that's the advantage of it.
Dead stick 4 of them.
Yep.
Now, do you gotta have a snow park pass to park up here?
Only in the snow park area. Where I parked? No.
Yeah, because I know like Fish Lake, if you park, you have to have a snow park pass.
Really?
Yeah. It's the only parking this time of the year up there. Unless you pay the lodge $5 to park. But I think you gotta have one at Diamond too.
Really?
But the good thing is they're transferable, so it's not.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Yeah, well, and you can put it in a different rig. There's still weeds down there at that 12-foot mark.
Yeah.
So is the Pelican still needing fish out there at Gerber?
I don't know. I haven't been to Gerber. They had a problem with the dam.
Yeah.
And Gerber pretty much drained.
Right.
And so I didn't go to Gerber at all lately. Watch out, you got the fish on your foot.
Oh.
Probably leave them there for whatever birds eat it.
Yeah, I took that one trout. She's not very good health-wise, but she loves eating fish. And I told her, I said, well, if you like eating fish, I can keep you supplied in all the fish you want.
Yeah.
She's like, really?
What's your girlfriend's name?
Shay? Shay Stork?
Shay Stork. Huh? Wow. Is she from this area?
Yep.
I went to the doctor's recently. A young lady comes in. I go, okay, you ain't old enough to be a doctor. You a real doctor? She goes, yeah, I'm a full-fledged doctor. I go, you don't look old enough. She goes, I'm almost 30. I go, yeah, I remember being almost 30. That was nice. Almost 30.
We're just getting old.
The older you get, the younger the world becomes.
I know.
Remember when football players were older than us?
We got one guy that works in the front end shop with us, because I'm up in the front end shop now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. And
You're not in the truck shop anymore,
nope, I haven't threw a tire in almost 3 months.
huh? Wow.
Yeah, that guy, that kid, he's like, man, I'm old, I'm getting old, man, I hurt, and Gary's 55, I'm almost 40, and we just look at him, we're like, dude, are you even 30? I'm 31, and we're like, don't even talk to us about getting old yet.
I'm 57. And I'm an old 57 because of my health.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not fair. See who's online. I need my glasses. I can't read this without my glasses. Who's here? Got David. Has anything came out? Only that. That's what's come out. That's it. That's all that's come out. I know, guys. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's just stupid. Yeah, I'm working on. Actually, I'm doing my bait now. So. Some come out of that hole yet? Nope. Not this hole. That hole. Right, real early too. And it's like, oh, this is gonna be a great day.
Yeah, more and more people start to venture out.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, they see somebody out here and they're like, ooh.
Yep. Although he's a little careless, but
You
I
know,
mean,
even,
still.
Even I seen them people out there on Fish Lake yesterday, and I'm like, that's what I told
You
them.
still have to take
Stay
your
there.
precautions.
I said, I don't know what this stuff's like. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm like, got my foot underneath me, and then I'm like,
Well, Fish Lake says 4 inches. You know, on their post on, and I was like, it was 12. These guys were killing me. It's like, could have been out here a week ago.
yeah.
I painted a lot of lures. Painted a lot of lures.
And that's the thing. I mean, it's only 45 minutes from my house.
I know, this ain't nothing. The road was clear as a bell, too. I mean, it's like, I don't have to worry about nothing.
It gets a little worse going to Fish Lake, just over in
Right.
all that shaded stuff right there.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't bad at all. I think I slowed down to about 45 yesterday going over there. I mean, but
I mean, this lake's solid right now.
yeah. I wish I can't win this game.
This is what I'm going to put a worm on this thing. I want to catch something on this.
That's what I just put this one to worm.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do too.
Yeah, yesterday I didn't even think of getting worms or nothing, because I was like, you know what? We probably ain't going to be able to even fish the way that everybody's
I got
talking.
worm guts in my eye. Put it on the middle hook.
And this is froze all the way across. The whole lake's frozen.
It looks like it. I stopped here at the drop-off, so like I said, this is sort of halfway up the drop-off. That's 12
Right.
feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. So this is the drop-off right here. If I couldn't get out here, I was going to go to Fish Lake.
Right.
But obviously, I never made it that far. All right, so this will entice them. Let's get this thing. All right, just off bottom. Just off bottom there. Oh. Let's see. Yep. Right there. Nope. My ladle. Oh, going down. Literally. Sorry, guys. You crashed. So we're going. I put a worm on my bait. I can't take full credit, but if I catch one, I don't care. It's going to be on my bait. Come on. I don't know what this line is right here. Something is like right there. It's like it says they're fish, but I can't get them to take nothing. 15 feet. I have tried lots of different things and
Right.
nada.
Well, and Fish Lake dies off about 11 to probably closer to like 12:30 to about 3 o'clock. It dies.
Yeah.
Like the bite dies on, and then from about 3 o'clock on until about noon, 1 o'clock.
What time is it now? 2:42. It's gonna start any second. 3 o'clock. I think that's the way it was here last year. It was about 3 o'clock. It picked up again. So. I see these fish at 15 and at 9 feet. It's like, come on. See, that hole's freezing up around my, you know?
Yeah, and when these holes are freezing like this, and we're sitting here,
Yeah.
this ice is so thick.
Yeah. See, they think this melts it, but it's not true.
It's got to be pretty warm to melt it. When you get this much of a mass of it,
Well, I agree. Sort of a self-perpetuating freezer.
yeah.
Come on. They're congregating around it. Come on. Bite it. I don't care what it is. I want something on my lure. Come on. That's my homemade transducer holder for the eyes.
It works.
It does. It works for me. Totally homemade.
I made, for my dead sticks doing this stuff, I make people laugh at them until they use them. But I just get like a 2x12 that's about that long
Yeah.
and put a 1-inch dowel on the front of it.
Right.
It can't go over into the hole.
Right.
And just put a 1-inch dowel on it that's about that long to where it's wider than that board.
Right.
I get a piece of PVC to put the butt in.
Yeah.
And then I buy, the most expensive part is the Downrigger Clips. I get them little lightweight Downrigger Clips where you can put some tension on the rod and just barely put your line in there. That way if you get a bite, it comes up and automatically.
Really? Oh.
They're way cheaper than the $60 jaw jackers.
Oh, they're ridiculous. They want how much they want for all that stuff. I won't buy it because it costs too much. I don't want to buy that. It's like it's too much money.
Yeah.
They got the best burgers here. I love their burgers. Their barbecue burgers to die for. You know, Weight Watchers, I can eat anything I want. I just have to plan it. But if I eat that burger, there goes tomorrow. See the salad? Piece of cake. I love the salad too. It's a really good salad. Come on. Something hit my bait. I promise. That's it. I'll bring my bait in and put another bait in the water. You know, this bait. It's pretty out here. Look at the mountains. Oh, it's just cleared up beautifully. This YouTube channel can see Mount McLaughlin so perfect. Not in the winter, no. Why aren't I getting bites? Oh! Was that me? Yeah, I think that wasn't me. That got me excited for a second. Yeah, that was me. Let me try my 12-foot hole. Give that 12-foot hole a shot. Again. I want to lose 100 pounds this year. It's a tall order. Before I got sick, I was 180 pounds.
Yeah.
So I got to 300. You know, a lot of sedentary recuperation and stuff ruined me. So, Weight Watchers, we're gonna give them a shot. Well, I hate giving money to Oprah Winfrey.
Right.
But she owns Weight Watchers.
Yeah.
I don't want to give her money, but if I can shed 100 pounds, all right. I gotta view her as playing ladies of the view. Loudmouth. Bunch of loudmouths. Everybody's playing. It's a play day. There we go. That rod disappears, I'll be upset. This resort goes through a lot of staff.
Yeah. A lot.
Their turnover is ridiculous.
And they've had a lot of good staff up here.
They have. They don't pay much. I mean, I don't care. I can't get paid a lot.
Right.
But these kids are trying. They live over here.
Mhm.
You know, that's great. I mean, it's $200 a month. I mean, that's awesome.
Right.
You know, you don't have to worry about electrical bills or sewage or anything like that.
Right.
And that in itself is a big, big plus if they live out here.
Right.
If they don't live out here, it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Their human resources person you know, she quit being human resources because, you know, it's the worst job. And they don't pay her much.
Right.
I mean, I think Taco Bell pays what she got paid. Taco Bell. Right. I'm still on it. Like Mason Tires got a pretty good business going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, we stay busy 12 months out of the year down there anymore.
I bet.
We don't slow down.
When the snow was really bad, I was playing taxi cab for the family. You know,
Right.
in my truck, I could go there. Plus, my family's not used to driving in the snow. You know, Californians. I love driving in the snow. Something about drifting, I love.
I don't mind.
I was with my wife. I took her to KCC and it was like, you know, so in the parking lot, I said, watch this. I put it in two-wheel drive. I go, woo! She goes, don't do that. I go, it's controlled. I go, I'm good. So much fun.
Yeah, I don't mind driving in the winter.
I love it. I do. It's a lot of fun. Slippery roads are fun. Today this lake does get a lot of wind. Not today.
Yeah, it has it really. I mean, even though them flags are blowing up there,
You
there's nothing out here.
I'm glad that they have a webcam though with those flags because it helps me plan a lot of stuff. Come on, bite me.
Right?
There you go. Just off. try and do live broadcasts, people understand that, hey, when they see all this edited stuff on the internet, I feel like those guys are catching one every like 2 minutes.
Right.
No, they edited it.
Yeah. Well, that's what kills me.
Reality is.
These half-an-hour bass fishing shows and fishing shows, they don't realize that's probably a 2-day event to get.
Well, some of them are in stock ponds too, stocked areas. Those southern boys, in Florida, Lake Okeechobee and stuff, is like, all right, be nice, but I'm in Oregon. It's trout country here. I don't get big bass. I mean, the biggest bass I ever caught is my personal best. I caught a 4-pounder over at Willow Valley, and I caught a 3.5-pounder there. So I mean, there's some pretty nice sized bass at Willow Valley. I gotta do more fishing there this year. That's a good lake. But it gets windy there. And boy, white caps.
It gets windy, it gets windy and it gets hot.
Yeah, I got some huge white caps on that lake, boy. It was like I'm in the ocean.
Yeah.
But see, this lake I know by the back of my hand. This area right here, all smallmouth. Down there, all largemouth. It was just like I could just cast and catch, along that shoreline. Some largemouths, but I mean this area here is all rocky bottom.
Yeah, this and all the way around.
Yeah, follow this all the way to the point of over at Aspen Point. This is all smallmouth bass.
But you gotta hit them in the mornings.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll catch 40, 50 in the morning.
Yeah, if you don't hit them in the morning.
And they love topwater stuff. Wake baits. I mean, I use wake baits and these things. I say, bam, hit it. So I ordered quite a few wake baits. My favorite, this thing. Is it in here? This one, 16 fish in an hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? These guys. That looks like a brown trout. This little guy. This is my favorite pattern. That's because these guys catch fish like crazy in this lake. I mean, crazy. That's gonna do it good too.
So what are you getting for your lures like that size?
$10, $10 to $15 is what and that's a pretty good deal. Because that's how much you buy store-bought ones for.
You can't even crocodiles anymore. You can't go buy a crocodile for under $10.
It's ridiculous. Everything's expensive nowadays. So I think I'm a bargain for a because I use good hooks too. You're not going to replace my hooks.
Right.
And I do replace hooks all the time on those lures I buy.
Yeah.
The only company I don't ever have to is 6 Cents. And they put the best hooks on their lures. I don't worry about them. They're sharp as a tack. They're nickel plated. Best hooks on the market. I wish I could afford to put them on everything.
Right.
I don't know if they sell their trebles online. I don't think. I have a lot of their other hooks, or EWGs and stuff, but I need 6s, a lot of 6s. And a lot of these companies, they get 4 or bigger.
Right.
But because I use, I'm doing small lures, I need a bunch of 6s.
Right.
I did buy a bunch of mustads. I took everything they had over at Buy Mart in 4 and 6 in mustad yesterday or the other day.
Yeah.
I just took the peg and I just took them. They were $2 a box. It was like, here you go. $2 for a box. It was a deal.
I like
Cleaned
the
them out.
mustad hooks.
Mustad makes good hooks.
Yeah.
They're strong. You're not going to pull it off of a tree, that's for sure. Break your line.
Well, that's even what I use over on the coast is mustad.
Yeah, they're good
I
hooks.
use them all over the place.
And VMC KVDs are good for the money. So I put those on my baits too. They're a nice strong hook, sharp. I might have like a special line, you know, or let people pick hooks. I'm going to make a combo lipless with a spinner on the back
Mm-hmm.
with one treble on it. And a person can either buy it that way or buy it with 2 hooks. But I think the combo, I think the spinner on the back is going to be really, really cool.
Yeah.
That'll catch everything from trout to bass to whatever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm going to make those. And those are going to look like crappie and pumpkin seed sunfish. Those ones will. Made these beautiful bass ones the other day. Gosh. Yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. They turned out like the little baby bass. Oh, God. They turned out great. Great. I did 2 of them at the same time. And they're fantastic looking. Those are going to catch a lot of fish. Especially in this lake. I mean, baby bass are a feeder fish in this lake.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
brought my nephew up there when all the cocaine was spawning.
Wasn't that fun?
God, we caught, I don't know how many.
I videotaped them and put them on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, I put a camera underwater and did it. It's really cool video. Really cool video. I'm in the right spot. I don't know what the fish are at 15 feet. I don't know what they are. They don't like worms. They don't like. Bite me. I gotta buy an annual pass here today.
Oh, are you still supposed to have a pass to park up there? I never have in the wintertime.
Oh, really? You don't get a little note on your
I
car?
never have.
Yeah, I got an annual pass anyway, but unless they hire me, if they rehire me, then I get free parking anyway. But
Yeah, I mean, I buy one in the summertime.
they need it. They need a. I mean, I'm a salesman. That's what I do. I always did. You know, I sold anything, everything, all over the world. You know, this is their centennial. I mean, look at it. This is 100 years, and we're the only ones out here fishing. They got
Yeah,
it
on 12 inches of ice.
on 12 inches of ice.
We're the first ones to be out here.
Yes. Thanks to you and me, this lake's going to have fishermen on it this week. Because they didn't measure it. It was like, that's 30 feet down, that one. It's like kind of neat because I get, 12, 20, 30 right here. Punch the holes.
Well, yeah, typically doing that, you can locate fish.
You think? They're there. It says they're there. Stupid thing. Alright, I'm going to give up on my bait, on my lure. I'm going to have to go with something else because as much as I want this lure to catch something right now, I'm not doing it. We're going to go oh, internet crashed again. There you guys go. All right. Coming up to that time of day. All right. All right. Let's pull something up through this hole. It's a holy type of fishing. Come on, fishies. Where are you? What time is it? 3:10. All right. So the bite should start. Right? Yep. Any second now. 12 inches of ice. Jeez. Could have been up here a week ago. There's no way they 6 days ago they had 10 inches less ice. And this actually, when you punch through, there wasn't those layers that you usually have.
Huh?
That tells you that it just continued freezing.
It's solid. Yeah, because normally you'll hit a pocket.
Yep.
And there's no pockets in this.
No, and usually when I walk on it, I can hear a little something, something. This is this is a solid platform.
No, this is good solid ice.
Yep. Yeah, I like Christian. He's a nice guy. He's a good guy. He's a trout fisherman.
Yeah, he got hooked on diamond last year.
Sure did. That was, and he had and there was a reason for it. He did really well up at Diamond.
Yeah.
Those are some beasts that he was pulling out of those holes. Yeah, he had a great time up there.
Pulled some nice trout out of Fish Lake though, out of the holes.
Yeah, you did good yesterday.
I've always went up there in the winter though, ice fishing and pulled decent fish out.
I've never fished Fish Lake.
Really?
I went there last year during the summer. It was ridiculously bad. I mean, it was just all mud, thick mud you had to trudge through to get to the water. It was like, it wasn't worth it.
I always do better up there in the winter than I do the summer.
Yeah. Wonder if they'll open 4 Mile Lake this year.
They won't ever plow it.
But I mean, for the summer. They closed it all last year.
Yeah, they were getting rid of trees.
Yeah, there's some beetle that was infesting them. You know, these guys manage it. I could ask them. Should ask George or Dan or somebody, see if they're going to open 4 Mile. I've never fished that either, because last year was my first year here.
Yeah, they're solid. Solid ice.
Yeah, this like, there's no, this ice is not making a sound under my feet. So, I ain't worried about it. You know that meat market in town? On
Howard, Steak Howard?
Howard's, yeah. They make great pepperoni sticks.
Yeah.
Man, they're good. I go in there. I don't have self-control. I'm out $70. I was
Yeah.
like, man, what did I buy?
Yeah. Their meat quality is
Awesome.
it's just different than everywhere else too.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love their stuff. I mean, but I can't go in there because, you know, I have no self-control. I went in there with my littlest, my little girl, and we had such a great time together. Let's get that. Let's get that. That looks good. Okay. Mom's going to kill us. Went back and says, look, we spent a lot of money, but we had a great time.
Right.
It was worth every penny that way. Yeah, that's nothing. You know, I don't know what. Let me look on my flasher. Ah, it's there on the flasher too. I don't know what that is. You know, right at that. It's just constantly a little highway, but. Down my flasher. I'm on the bottom here. Do you have a fish finder? Yeah, this is, you know, the Striker 4 is only $100.
I've been looking at them.
And you know what? I mean, for ice, I mean, you could get a heck of a lot better for ice fishing, but just $400, $500 for those guys. You know, they're great. But for $100,
Yeah.
I mean, It's a nice fish finder for $100. It's probably the best you could get for the money. You know, this year I wanted to get a side imaging one, you know, but you know, $500. But I built this room. That cost $1,000.
Yeah.
There goes my side imaging. But it's a great room. You know, it's a studio, it's a paint area,
Right.
it's a man cave for me.
Right.
Full tackle wall on it. I mean, it's just. And I built it myself. Framed the walls, put up the sheetrock, carpeted it, whole 9 yards. Then I found out there was that stuff. I gotta get rid of that. $12,000 just to get rid of that crap.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Not only do you have to get rid of it, but now I have to put new venting in it, the house. So the whole thing, project's going to cost me about $35,000 because it'll. I have to. I figure I'll put AC in the house, and then replace that old furnace with a newer, more efficient one.
Right.
So $35,000 for everything. Crazy, isn't it?
It's ridiculous amount what this stuff costs anymore.
So I gotta get a home equity loan. I have that much money just. I ain't gonna spend it all.
Right.
You gotta have that cushion.
Yeah.
There you go. Our house is worth so much more money. Now the Bakis sold their house next door to us. Sold it for a bunch of money. It was like our house just went up way up in price.
So do you live over
On Washington Street, just above downtown.
Okay.
Blocks up.
Okay.
So the Bakis, I don't know if you know who they are.
Which Bakis?
Steve and Becky.
Okay.
And they were my next door neighbor.
Okay.
He built a custom home, and he sold his English tutor next door to us. And so I got a new neighbor moving in this week. Bakis just left. Steve and Becky are great people.
They are. All the Bakis are.
Yeah, I haven't met a bad one, and they're really good people. They have a cabin down here too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they're just good. They're just good people, you know. You know, we took stuff over to their house. They brought stuff over. I mean, they're just. One of the reasons I bought that house was because of Steve and Becky, because they were good neighbors.
Yeah.
And we have good neighbors. I mean, Mark across the street, neighbors, and it's just Matt. And I mean, I have so many great people in my neighborhood, and good people. So I'm hoping it's just a single woman that had bought this house, which is, their house is huge. But, hopefully she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's got 3 dogs. She's got a pit bull, some other one, and some little chihuahua thingy. She can't be too bad if she likes animals. Baki said she was real sweet. I am just sitting on top of that 15-foot. There's a big old fat worm on that. And they don't want nothing. I don't think those fish exist. I think it's just some funny little thing. And I'm able to pull some stuff off the bottom. You just go down there,
Right.
work, and then you'll see that fish come up. With that big one, he just came right up to. He went 5-10 feet up to grab my lure. It was just like, Yeah, we have nice neighbors. We're good people. We got a new neighbor. His name is Bob. Single guy. About my age. And across the street. Seems like a real nice guy. Talked to him a bit. I like to introduce myself to everybody.
Right.
Get a feel for them and, you know, bring them something over and stuff, you know, welcome to the neighborhood.
Right.
I like small town living. Do that in LA, you get shot. You don't know that in LA. It's so funny. I was in the doctor's office one time in LA and it was like, and this one gentleman sitting across from me in the waiting room. And so I said hi to him, and he looks at me and he goes, "You're not from around here, are you?" I go, not really. I go, small town, Lompoc, you know, on the coast. I go, why? Because I said hi to you and asked you how you were doing? He goes, yeah. I go, you're not from around here either, are you? He goes, no, not originally. I go, yeah, I do that. He goes, how'd you know that? Because you responded.
Yeah.
And we started laughing.
Yeah.
We can actually humans can have a conversation.
Right.
But if you live and born in LA, you don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, movie stars and TV stars, I've met hundreds of them down in my stores in LA. And it was like, some of them, you know, I remember Cameron Diaz. I mean, a week before she got married and she had just retired from acting. And Cameron was in my store and she was like waiting for me to say, oh my God, you're Cameron Diaz. Well, I didn't do that to people.
Right.
You know, she was like waiting for it. Dustin Hoffman, he is Rain Man in real life. I swear to God. He does this. It's Dustin Hoffman. It's what he does.
Yeah.
The only actor I kind of, you know, kind of went crazy for a little bit, just because I told him I liked his work, was Adam Baldwin.
Mm-hmm.
He's not related to Alec Baldwin.